Hi guys, so a bit of a different video. This one is going to be some happy mail that I've been super excited to receive and get showing for you guys. Essentially this came on Friday, so I was obviously away. I got the notification that it was delivered. I was like, god damn it. So yeah, one came a bit earlier, the pinch and the pennies one, and then the aesthetic budget came on Friday, but I knew I wanted to wait for both to just make one big video with two of my favourite stores, and kind of just show you everything and the quality and hype my women up, because they definitely deserve it. So, and before anyone's like, oh Leah, of course you need to have an Etsy ban, don't worry people, I feel like I've now got everything I want pretty much. I'm currently on the lookout for potentially somewhere to, or a savings challenge or something, to put my coins. So I was eyeing up the Budget Luxe £1 and £2 challenges, and also I think it was the Budgeting Bear Gold Rush, which is like £1 savings challenge. Not too sure what route I'm going down because I have a little bit of time. Essentially right now my pound coins are also going towards my 50 envelope challenge, so once I get that finished, which hopefully won't be too long, then I won't be doing another 50 envelope challenge till next year. So in order to give my other challenges some income basically, because all my extra income is going towards the 50 envelope challenge at the moment. Sorry, but yes, essentially if you guys have any recommendations or anything like that, just pop them down below or hit me up on Instagram. So let's start. So I'm going to start with what came first. So the gorgeous Victoria from Pinch and the Pennies. Her Etsy store is, I'll link it below, but essentially she does savings challenges. She is where I got the 50 envelope challenge. I don't have a laminator or anything like that, so I just use mine off the bat, which means I ruined it and I won't be able to reuse it. So when I saw that she was stocked again with some, I essentially bought one. So let me show you. So it comes beautifully wrapped up. Yay. So I got the lovely Jobbly one. I believe this was £5.50, but I'll definitely put all the pricing and stuff on the screen. So obviously you get your, oh, it's like embossed, that's pretty cool. So you get your 1 to 50 envelopes. Let me just show you. I never normally show opening, but someone did say a couple of videos ago that it's ASMR, so okay, so you get your envelopes 1 to 50 like so. I'm sure you've all seen these, but essentially you fill these with the denomination that's in front of it. So this one you put pound in, this one you put £50 in, this one you put 41, and there's this tracker which Victoria actually kindly laminated for me, which I adore her for. So I can reuse this now, and yeah, you essentially cross all these off, and I think it equates to £1,275. Again, I will correct myself if I'm wrong on the screen, but I just love this challenge. I'm currently almost finished. This paycheck, once I finally get the cash and do my cash stuff in, I will have completed all of my 30s downwards and some of the easier ones, and a couple in between. So I just need to finish my 20s and then get on to the lower ones. So I'm hoping to finish within the next couple of months. Mine is going towards a big anniversary gift for my parents, slash birthday. It's big birthdays, big anniversary coming up. So me and my siblings have decided that we are going to pay for them to go for something like a Caribbean cruise. My dad's wanted to go, but it's kind of extortionate pricing. So we figured we'll just pay for them. which is a grand gesture, I'm aware, but my parents have done the most for the longest time, so they deserve it. But next year I'm hoping to use this all for Christmas, maybe. I haven't quite decided. That was my intention this year, but then we had the idea from my parents. So yes, I'm super happy with that. I'm gonna actually put these back in here at some point, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna use it until next year to give my other challenges a go. Also guys, sorry about the voice, it's literally like I've crawled out of bed. Sorry. The only people I spoke to are my nephews. Okay, and then we've got, of course, a package from the Aesthetic Budget. Ta-da! So, Linz has just started bringing out some A7 sizing, which if you've watched me for a while, you know that I've spoken about potentially getting A7 envelopes and a binder so that I can carry it on me instead of a purse. So obviously it was almost like me and Linz were like in sync, because she came out with this and I was like, excuse me, you've answered all my prayers. So essentially, so you have to be upfront and honest on this channel as always. So Linz actually gifted me this because she had one spare, and I asked her if she stocked any, because obviously I'm going to buy it from her. I have looked around and the ones I've seen are either super extortionate expensive for what they are, or I just haven't liked anything. So lucky for me, Linz had one, which I'm super appreciative of, but I think she might potentially be looking to stock these. If not, just hit her up on Instagram and let her know that she needs to stock these. If you're interested, I'm sure she'll appreciate it. So yes, super cute, the same as the bigger version of the binder that she stocks, which I love, as you know. And then on to the envelopes. So these are the pocket size A7, oh gosh, I'm gonna get this wrong, shapes, natural shapes, sorry, it's like a tonal design. I got 5 envelopes because I figured, what do I actually need to carry? So as usual, all branded up, which I love. Let's have a look. Okay, so we have got baking. So if you are a follower of me or a subscriber, you will know that I have an activities for envelope in my main folder, and the reason it's called activities is because genuinely when I first started baking, I didn't know if I was going to stick with it. Normally I go through phases and they don't last superiorly long, so I didn't want to go for a full-sized like baking specific bind, like an envelope, in case that wasn't the case. So but I've decided I'm going to have a specific baking one for this. I'm probably going to keep, I don't know, I allocated £30 a month, so maybe like £10 in here. I tend to bake every Monday evening or Wednesday evening, depending on when I'm in the office. So like yesterday, I went after work to grab some ingredients. So always handy to have it for every week I need it in the binder. Then I've got weekly, which again, you know, I have a small spending envelope on me at all times for just household things like bread, milk, anything like that. I've upgraded it to a weekly one, so it's the same concept, just obviously it's per week. Then I've got spending, which I figured if I had anything, like say I was popping to town with the intention of spending my treat yourself money, I'd just pop it in here so I could spend something. Miscellaneous, I wasn't actually sure, to be honest, with these. I knew I didn't want to buy them individually, and obviously the bundle you get, you also save a bit of money, so I decided to get a miscellaneous in case I was spending money, but I also wanted to take out something additional. I'm trying to think, like if I had like gifts or anything like that I needed to buy, I'd pop it in a separate envelope to stop myself getting mixed up. And then finally I have an envelope for myself. So I don't know if I was buying multiple things and taking out multiple things for myself. Additionally, if I was doing a giveaway and needed to buy like a gift card or something like that, I'd just pop it in here because Leo Budgets is an extension of me at this point. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, I don't know if I'm doing a good enough job. The quality that goes into these, you guys all know I'm a massive hype girl for the aesthetic budget anyway, but you guys are probably eye rolling. But yeah, I just think everything is so beautiful and super nice and handcrafted. Also, sorry if you can see like fudge on my fingers. I've been cutting up the bacon that I did yesterday for work. Tangent, but I made Mars not brownies. Oh my gosh, I made Mars fudge. So I'll let you know how they go down, maybe in my next video, which should be my budget with me. But anyway, sorry about the tangent. I'm super happy with these. Let's see how they look on here. I am also going to buy a little A7 envelope with a zip, I think, just to have coins on me. I don't know whether to do that, or I was eyeing up, oh my gosh, I think it was Budget Luxe. She does a small clear, I think Daisy coin purse, like in the same transparent kind of material. I was looking at either or, but let me know down below what you think would work better. Obviously the envelope would be attached to this, so it might weigh it down a bit, but also everything would be together in terms of money. So yes, but I'm super happy with this setup. I think it looks insane. As usual, I recommend the aesthetic budget to any and everyone. And yeah, do I have anything else to say? Oh my gosh, it's too early for me, I swear. But yeah, I'll leave everyone's links below. Like I said, I'm not necessarily on an Etsy ban, but I'm not necessarily needing anything, so I'm much more mindful of that. I don't know if you guys, if you've been watching me for a while, you would know my trick in terms of writing a list, or to be honest, with Etsy, what I do is I put it in my basket, and then if I go back into Etsy, I'll be like, do I need this? That's what I always have to ask myself. Do I need this? If the answer is yes, because I want to be impulsive, then I'm like, no, hold off. Give yourself a couple of days. If you're constantly thinking about it and constantly in need of it, then I say get it if you have the money or budget for it. But if not, pop it in your save for later folder. And then if you're ever in a situation where you can spend money, or you want to treat yourself, obviously then you can go back in and get it. I think a lot of the times, especially at the moment, we're like bombarded with so many good brands. I say brands because, you know, every shop on Etsy is essentially a brand, but so many brands, so many budgeting greatness, and it's pretty consistent. Someone's always coming out with something new, and I know it's overwhelming for me. This is gonna sound shady, promise it's not, but I'm pretty particular about my, as you can tell, aesthetic, and just what I buy. I can appreciate other people's styles and what they come out with, but essentially I'm not just buying to buy, if that makes sense. I love a lot of things, but I know at the minute I'm not using everything I have to its full potential for XYZ reasons. So I'm not just going to be buying things for the sake of things. So yeah, that was my top tip. If you ever think you need something, I always use my notes on my phone, the notes app. and I write a list. It could be literally anything. I've done it with skincare, makeup, clothes. It's all just on one list, and if I can indulge myself, or there's a sale on or a discount, I will sometimes buy it. If not, what I do is I save it for something like Black Friday or Amazon Prime Day, and if the deal is quite good, I'll have budgeted for that and buy it. So that is my top tip for impulsiveness. Also, if you didn't know, sometimes if you leave something in your Etsy basket for a while, you do get a discount code. So that's also another tip. It's not always guaranteed, but yeah, just a heads up. And I probably should stop waffling and get ready for work. But I hope you guys have enjoyed my video and my products. I love both of them. Shout out to Lynn's and to Victoria. I will leave their links below. Feel free to check them out, and I hope everyone has a great day. Bye.